Agricultural and industrial sector. Agricultural sector. Agriculture was the prime source of livelihood in India during the colonial rule. More than 80% of the Indian population was lived in villages and reliant on agriculture directly or indirectly. However, a huge mass of the population was being dependent on agriculture. This sector was confronting stagnation and unusual deterioration due to the following reasons. Less productivity. The agricultural productivity was very low. This led to the minimum benefit even used of the wide area under cultivation. Land revenue policy. The Britishers made the zamindari system. The zamindars were perceived as perpetual owners of the land. They made more benefit rather than the cultivators. The main interest of the zamindars was just to collect rent, irrespective of the economic improvement of the cultivators. Insufficient technology. Inadequate facilities of irrigation and negligible use of manures and fertilizers has lessened the agricultural productivity. Even there was some evidence of a moderately higher yield of cash crops in several areas due to commercialization of agriculture. Industrial sector. Before the rule of Britishers, India was famous for its handicraft industries in the field of silk and cotton textiles, precious stone and metal works. Handicraft products had great demand worldwide. But the colonial government followed a deindustrialization policy and offered higher prices to the Indian peasants for cash crops. This policy has transformed India as a supplier of raw material and a consumer of finished products. It increased unemployment in India, and the country became the importer of modest manufactured products from Britain. Amid second half of the 19th century, modern industry indicated slow upliftment. Subsequently, the iron and steel industries began coming up at the beginning of the 20th century. The Tata Iron and Steel Company, TISCO, was set up in 1907. Some other industries in the fields of sugar, cement, paper, etc. introduced after the Second World War. Another noticeable drawback of the new industrial sector was the restriction of the operational territory of the general population segment. This division was limited only to the railways, power generation, communications, ports, and some other departmental endeavors.